Hey guys, it's Matt again, and I want to make this video about culture shock. When I came to China, the first main difference that stuck out to me was language. Here, they obviously speak Chinese, and the most common dialect is Mandarin. Most people can understand this, and it was interesting to get used to always hearing Mandarin being spoken, which is a complete change from obviously living back in the States and hearing English being spoken by people. So that was the first thing. But over time, if you put in the effort to try to learn Mandarin, you can kind of start to understand more and more what people are saying and be able to communicate um, with people living here. The second one is staring. If you are a foreigner in China, expect to be looked at a lot, especially if you're not in a big city. If you're in like a middle-sized city or a smaller city, and there aren't that many other foreigners around, people will look at you wherever you go. But do not be too taken aback by that. Most of the time, people are just curious because you might be one of the few foreigners that they've ever seen in real life. So I'd say that is another interesting aspect to get used um, to get used to living here as a foreigner. Another thing is that sometimes when you go out, people will want to meet you, like offer you a drink or take a picture or just start a conversation with you and ask you where you're from, where do you work, um, what do you like to do you like China, just different questions because they're curious about meeting somebody from a different culture. So another that's the third thing. Another thing that you'll notice is that many people do want to start conversations with you. Another aspect about the culture here is face. People here will try to act in a way that is safe and doesn't harm their reputation or image. And I guess in America or Western countries, people are more, um, I guess, more bold or um, not as hesitant to take certain actions or to say certain things. But here, everything is very kind of conserved because people want to maintain a certain image, which is very cultural here. So I'd say that the maintenance of your image or your face is a very normal aspect here. And also to tie into this is Guangxi. This just means your connection. So it's very important in Chinese culture to have um, reciprocity. So um, the the more powerful your friends or your connections are, is the more influence that you can have. Another important aspect about China is the importance of family. Her family has a much stronger role, or it plays a much stronger role than it would back in the States. Family for people here um, is everything. All the most decisions that um, are made because of some kind of relation to family, such as marriage, school, career, um, housing, relationships. Families have a big deciding role as to the kind of social interactions that their children will have here. So if you have any Chinese friends or any relationships with Chinese people, you will definitely see the big role that their family plays in their lives. Also, another major factor is people in China have a, you could say, collective mentality, while in the West we have more of an individualistic mentality or thought process. So, like, let's say in America, people, I guess, trust themselves or believe in themselves to achieve what they personally want in life. Well, I'd say in China, instead of that kind of mindset, they value the group's interests over, I guess, maybe their own personal interests. Like in terms of family, relationships, friends, versus what they might personally want to pursue themselves. I would say that group mentality or collectivism is a lot stronger here. Overall, I would say that my experiences here have been mostly positive with the people here. They are very friendly, and they are eager to teach you about Chinese culture, Chinese history, and help you to learn and practice your Chinese. So if you ever have the chance to travel to China, I would highly recommend it. So this is my video of a few cultural of the. So this is my video on the culture differences or the culture shock that I noticed coming here, and I look forward to sharing with you guys more in the future.